Hi everyone, my name is Talia and I am your guide in this intoMUSIC adventure. In this video we will talk about Groove Pizza. It is a very interesting tool to teach the basics of music theory. Let's have a look at it and discover how we can use it in our teaching plans. Groove Pizza is a circular rhythm application for creative music making and learning. It's also a playful tool to create grooves using math concepts like shapes, angles, and patterns. Start working with one of the specials pizza presets and add or remove toppings to adjust the groove, or click on the Shapes tab and drag various shapes onto the big circle to play and explore math-inspired grooves. Groove Pizza was created to help beginners learn how to program different drum patterns in various styles and genres, and to help musicians of any level to explore rhythms using geometrical visualizations. You can use this application in order to visualize different groove patterns by using 3 basic percussion instruments. Starting to explore the user interface, in the center of the screen, we see the main pizza graphic element. Below the pizza, we see a grid that is kind of a standard drum machine interface, again corresponding to the number of subdivisions of our bar. Both graphic elements represent a bar with its subdivisions based on the number of slices that you choose. We will talk about the slices option later. Groove Pizza uses 3 instruments to create a groove, each corresponding to one of the 3 rows and also one of the 3 concentric circles of the pizza. The lowest row and the outer circle is the kick drum. The middle row and the middle circle is the snare drum, and the higher row and the inner circle is the hi-hat. By clicking on any of the dots, either on the pizza or on the grid, you input a note on the corresponding position in the bar. Moving on to the left of the screen, we can see the main menu of the application that provides a number of options and choices. The Specials button circle contains a number of presets based on familiar music pieces or songs, and also includes the button labeled Plain, which clears the interface. The second button, Shapes, contains a number of shapes that can be dragged and dropped to the pizza, adding the corresponding number of notes to the instrument that you chose. Let's create our own groove. Firstly, we go to Specials and press Plain to clear the interface. Then we go below the main menu to the 4 sliders which represent the musical parameters. In the slider named Slices, we choose how many subdivisions we want in each bar. We will choose 8 for our example. This way we have created one bar of 4/4 times signature divided in 8 notes. We will now move the BPM slider to 60 on the left of the page. In the lower row, we click on the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 to put a note on each quarter note of our bar, creating a 4 on the floor rhythm pattern. Then, on the middle row, we click on the numbers 3, 7, 8, and on the higher row, we click on each number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then click on Play button to listen to our pattern. Next to the Play button, we see 4 circles that represent 4 different bars. By clicking on the outside space of the circles, we choose which of them will be included in our loop. The squares with the light purple color are the ones that are activated in our loop. We will choose 2 of them for our example. Let's create a second pattern for the second circle. We will firstly change the slides of this bar to 6, creating this way a 3/4 bar divided again in 8 notes. On the lower row, we click on the numbers 1, 5, 6. On the middle row, we click on the numbers 2, 4, 6. On the higher row, we click on the number 3. Now let's listen to our second groove. Before that, just make sure that both circles are selected and then press play. In the center of the pizza circle, we can choose one of the 5 drum kits for both bars. By moving the volume slider on the far left, we can adjust the main volume of the application. With the slider labeled swing, we can adjust the duration of the first and second consecutive notes in a 2-part pulse division in a beat, lengthening and shortening them respectively, creating what is commonly known in jazz music as triplet filling. By moving the slider all the way up, we notice that the dots on the even numbers move slightly to the right visually, representing the change in the rhythm. Let's press play to listen to the different results. Last thing to explore is the share button of the menu on the left of the screen. By clicking the button, we are presented with a number of different options which allow us to share our creation in different formats. The first 2 buttons allow us to open our created drum pattern to these 2 online applications. The following 2 buttons give us the option to download our created drum pattern either as audio or MIDI file. The next 2 buttons are for sharing our creation on the social media platforms. In the end, we see an option to copy the unique URL of our creation. Go check out our examples and lesson plans for how to integrate Groove Pizza in the classroom on intomusic.info. And don't forget to check out the music creation, music production, and music appreciation tools that we liked here at intoMUSIC. What do you think of Groove Pizza? How would you use it in your classroom? Leave a comment below and exchange with fellow music teachers around Europe. Thank you for watching.